Guessing is this one?
Reddit, the front page of the internet, home to 1.6 billion monthly active users.
Damn.
It's an app for everybody.
A whole lot of niggas that don't take showers.
It has a dark side. This is a journey into Reddit's most disturbing users
Oh,
ever
what?
recorded. Starting with one of Reddit's oldest users, Carl H. His account opened back in 2006.
Hold on. Call H, you know, back in 2006. Am I still glitching? Am I still glitching? I'm sorry, that was loud. Am I still glitching? Am I a glitcher? Am I glitching? Oh my god. See, if you would have watched the whatchamacall video, the Charleston White one.
Starting with one of Reddit's oldest users, Carl H. His account opened back in 2006, less than a year after its
Fine, I'll hold it in my hand. Fine. So I'll go to church and give your life back to Christ.
For the first couple of years on Reddit, he was barely known. Most of his activity was on political and religious posts. This is
religion! See, bro. When you talk about God, God finds his way into any situation. You know what I'm saying? When you are willing to praise him and lift him up on high, he will come in and restoreth your belief.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye. Do you understand?
See, you can side eye me, but you can't side eye the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy because, you know, Carl H is a criminal, but we're not going to talk about it.
And it's what his account looked like.
We're going to watch it though.
But in September 2009, Carl H came up with an idea that would bring him fame in the Reddit world.
Let me know.
H made a post on R programming, offering a free programming course where he could share his 15 years of professional programming knowledge. He explained that he really enjoyed teaching other people how to program, and that with some spare time, he could help those running into issues on their program.
Okay, I'm calling it. He invited people in, right? Taught them how to program, and then, bam, put something on their computer and stole all their information. And also called them slurs. Something, I don't know. Slurs are a pivotal ingredient in this situation. But yeah, he definitely like put some shit in there. Put some like programming shit, like some malware. He put some like virus, some Trojan horse shit. It was like, yo, click on this link real quick. Especially since this was 2009. Oh yeah, 2009. Niggas didn't know shit about computers back then. He's probably like, yo, type this code in real quick. It's gonna get you $1 million in 2025. And then boom, got access to your whole shit. You're finished.
Journey. He explained that it's just me being nice and hopefully helping someone out. His offer interested many because within the next few hours, the post received hundreds of comments and Carl H's inbox blew up with programming requests. But he didn't just want to help a few people, he wanted to help everybody. So over the next few weeks, he made hundreds of posts as a free course for all levels of skill, from total beginner to expert. Carl H spent much of his day helping users and replying to comments. If you look at his profile history, you'll see thousands of comments and posts where Carl H made somebody's life a whole lot easier. Carl H was even known to join Skype.
Okay, but where's the part?
Users to teach them, even creating a YouTube channel.
Okay, but where's the part where he fucks them?
He now had over 8,000 followers on Reddit, and this is when he'd open up a free-to-use programming website called Computer Science.
There it is. That's the part where he fucks them. Yep, he's fucking them all.
Extra mile to help a stranger out.
What?
Over 2 years, Carl H gained traction.
There's the links. There's the links, bro. You saw them.
And really go the extra mile to help a stranger out. Over 2
Oh yeah, click on this link if you want to get fucked.
Years, Carl H gained traction and had over 20,000 followers on his subreddit, and his YouTube channel had over 30,000 subscribers, a phenomenal amount back in 2012. Simply put, the Reddit community loved him. So much so that on July 26, 2012, Carl H received the notable prize Redditor of the Day. But in the middle of November 2013, he suddenly vanished. Both Carl's Reddit and YouTube accounts just ceased operations. The programming subreddits continued, but somebody was missing. The silence was loud, and his followers noticed something was off. So
it's because you got your old shit, bro. You're done.
Too busy with something from work. Some even suggested it could have been health issues. But a couple weeks later, one Reddit user found an article about an individual named Carl Harold, the father of a 9-year-old.
Why couldn't it have just been stealing your information? What? Whoa. Can I even keep that? Can I? That's good enough. Why couldn't it have just been stealing your information? Oh my God. You could have gave me 1,000 guesses and I never would have guessed that, bro. Oh my God, Carl? Carl! Why? This is insane. Like, you had the perfect option to just like sneak into niggas shit and just take their whole shit, take their personal information, take anything you want, and you do this with to your son? Nah, you a sick freak, bro. You a sick freak, bro. I don't know what you a sick freak. You a sick freak. I hope they put you under the prison.
This individual was a single father, left to take care of his boy, and Carl and his son lived with his romantic partner, Charles Donovan. But Carl's son wasn't getting much of a life. See, the article claimed that after a lengthy FBI investigation, Carl Harold and Charles Donovan were arrested for creating, participating in, distributing illicit images
This
of
is
an underage child.
I can't. This is
discovered
nuts.
that Carl's child had been held captive in his basement for at least 8 months.
Alabama? What?
And it was discovered that Carl's child
Oh God. At least he's not black. At least he's not black.
for at least 8 months. He was not allowed to go to school or see a doctor. Instead, it was Carl and his partner who would ethically abuse and film what they were doing, distributing the content.
It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. But at least he's not black.
Online.
And also, I'm assuming that they put this nigga underneath the prison cell. I'm assuming he got 1,000 million years, plus 10 life sentences, plus like 5 ass beatings every 20 minutes.
The FBI found the adult content images posted online, and this led to a full investigation which led to their arrest. The case was ongoing. At first,
We don't know for sure. Nah, bro. We don't know for sure. It's crazy. Nah, you get charged with something like this. Somebody hit you with an accusation like this, bro. I'm looking at you crazy from now on. I don't give a fuck. We don't know for sure. It's insane.
Was Carl H. Others claim that even if it was the same Carl, an arrest didn't mean he's guilty. How was it possible?
Nah. Y'all don't know this man. Y'all don't know this man, bro. If I've been talking to somebody on the internet and like I don't know you personally like that, and you could get hit with an accusation, I think they're saying they don't know if it's the guy. Look, bro. I guess, bro. I'll give you that.
People could commit such crimes. It didn't seem likely that these two were connected. Just because they had similar initials really didn't mean they were the same person. But because this was Reddit, some people were curious if this really was the same person. And
Bro,
don't
use some programming skills. Use the programming skills somebody else taught you.
Some rather strange posts. In some of his earliest posts, Carl H would defend the Christian faith. And in many of his posts, he would always talk about Christianity. For instance,
Dude, it's always, damn. I really hope nobody I know finds this. But it's always Christians, bro. It's always like Christianity is the one religion that like niggas like this always gravitate towards. It's never Islam. It's never Muslim. Wait, Muslims are Islam. It's never Islam's. It's never Buddhism. It's never the Jewish faith. It's always Christianity. Niggas like this always gravitate towards Christianity, bro. Fruit, I'm making a statement. But it's always the Christian faith, bro. And we got to ask ourselves, why is that? It's cuz we put such a huge emphasis on forgiveness. But like, this is wild. God can forgive you, bro. Don't step foot in my church. We got children's church in the back. Don't step foot in this bitch, bro. God can forgive you at fucking home. We stream this shit. Don't step foot in here.
In this post titled, How Evangelical Children Learn About Abortion, the post brought up the controversial Jesus Camp documentary, and Cole H was in the comments defending Christian camps for children. Quote, as a 12-year-old, I attended a Christian summer camp, had a fantastic time, had memories that will live with me forever, and I met new friends, and overall had a great time. There is nothing wrong with a Christian summer camp, and the
I mean, there isn't, but like, you're weird. You're not just weird. You're you. You're a disgusting creature. You're a horrible troglodyte that deserves to be. I can't even say what you deserve to be, bro. That deserves to be caught alone in a dark alley by 10 goons in golden cloaks. No LTG.
The vile hatred which exists against Christians is just plain wrong and totally unwarranted, which was the first bit of information about his childhood. In other posts he spoke about gay marriage and homosexual activity within the Bible. He explained how the Bible leaves no room for interpretation and that homosexuality was a sin. In fact, many of his posts consisted of these sorts of controversial views, and he was happy to argue with anyone that didn't agree with him. But his religious background and anti-gay views directly contradicted the person in the article. This is a pattern that the world has seen time and time again. Anti-gay activists using homophobia as a front to hide their own homosexual tendencies. But eventually a comment was found where Carl revealed his name. Reddit can make it happen. What's your name? Carl Harold. And another post, Carl H.
You're finished.
Saying
Damn.
he wanted to homeschool his 3-year-old. A post he made dating back 6 years, making his child 9 years old. As soon as this
You're
was
done.
pointed out, reality settled in. Carl Harold was a kiddie toucher and with his own son. All of the talks about Carl H were that of pure hatred. That he had hundreds of photos that would make anyone sick to their stomach. People were horrified about the man they were following. According to the reports, it was eventually clear that both men were involved, but for some reason it was said that Carl thought he stood a good chance to win the case. I mean, Carl was facing 18 accounts of charges, including conspiracy to commit sodomy, conspiracy to commit astral charges, and touching under 12 people, as well as aggravated child harm, to name a few. When Carl was eventually arrested, the state assigned him a lawyer, who Carl declined and hired his own defense lawyer. However, this would prove to be in vain. Before the set time to appear in court on November 21st, Carl was found dead in his cell, because on November 3rd, Carl had taken his own life.
Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. I mean, fuck you, honestly. Fuck you forever. But you know, bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass shit at the same time. That's really wild. That's really crazy, bro. Why can't we watch the Charleston White shit, bro? Damn, I'm a little upset. I'm a little upset. I mean, I'm not just a little upset. I hope the kid's doing fine. This is 2009, bro. That kid's basically an adult now. That kid's an adult now. I hope he's doing okay. Yeah. Bitch ass nigga. You not seeing the pearly gates. I hope you burning, bro. I don't give a fuck. I hope you burn it in the deepest, darkest pit.
His partner in crime, he was eventually sentenced to 56 years in prison. Both news media
Only
and
56?
showed no remorse, calling him a coward, a man who couldn't face the consequences
Hell
of
yeah.
his own actions.
Bitch ass
Rest in
nigga.
pain and hope you in hell.
Rest in
This is
piss.
how Carl H went from Redditor of the day to the most hated Redditor. But hiding who you really are on the internet is pretty simple. And the story of Galpticos is no different. Now, if you've browsed his Reddit account, you think a few things. He loves games, he loves memes, and he's probably a little bit depressed. Galpticos opened his account on September 2nd, 2017, and he quickly became, well, a nobody on the platform. He spent a lot of time on Reddit, making comments on subreddits like our memes, Fortnite BR, and our
Fortnite!
There was nothing
We like
that made
Fortnite.
Galpticos stand out from any other Reddit user. So why is he in this video?
Exactly. Tell me, bro.
As Galpticos' account was open, he would slowly show signs of depression and alluded to how little he felt about himself. In a Reddit post titled, quote, people who used to be straight-A students but later changed, what happened? We see Galpticos
Can I stop studying? That's crazy.
explain that he's been dealing with depression from when he was in high school.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
Super easy for me.
I mean, I'm not that sorry. I don't know what you did yet.
I'm depressed. I was able to ace quizzes and tests, but my grade in the class itself would be B's simply because I didn't turn in any of the assignments or labs.
Oh, wait, did you get caught cheat? Wait, this is the worst crime. See, that's why I didn't catch the first one. He said the worst crime. Stealing from people isn't the worst crime. Like, well, depending on what you steal. Now what could I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name. What could this nigga do, bro? He's depressed. He's not getting good grades. He's still in high school, right? Yeah. He's still in high school. I'm assuming he's about to go to college soon. Let's see. I'm gonna say that he straight up killed somebody. Yep. He straight up murked somebody in GTA. He straight up eviscerated somebody's life in GTA. It's probably not that, because I can't think of the worst things that would get him in this video.
Over his next few hundred posts on the platform, he'd casually noticed depression.
He stalked somebody and then murked them in GTA.
More and more.
That's definitely it.
That he wished his parents were more strict because now he's a useless waste of space. He joked that he'd wish he was never born and that he was forced to fake smiles out in public. But once again, in the Reddit world, he went unnoticed. Even if he browsed his average post, it was just a comment on some meme. But behind the scenes, the man behind the screen was a ticking time bomb, and something evil was cooking up inside of his head. Over time, the posts about self-hate continued. One person asked Reddit with the question, "What has been the most depressing moment / realization of your life so far?" Galpticos gave a glimpse of exactly what was.
What's the most depressing realization in your life? So far, my most depressing realization is that I'm never gonna be 6 feet. That was depressing as fuck. Like when I had to accept that fact, like halfway through high school, not gonna lie, almost took it all that day. I was like, oh yeah, I'm finally gonna hit this. I'm gonna have this final growth spurt one day. Never came. Never fucking came. Kind of wild too. Okay. You got asthma. Not the good one, not the good kind either. Shit make you heave. If she ever getting chased down, it's over. If she ever get chased down for more than like 3 yards, bro, raps. It's done.
What's going on in his head? Even though I was lucky enough to be born with a good family, a good home, have good friends, live in one of the most privileged countries in the world, and have the ability to fix any problems I have, I'm too useless to fix any of them, and I'm still unhappy. Nobody knew, but this person seriously needed help. Unfortunately, he wouldn't get it, and the consequences of this were way worse than you can possibly imagine. Farron Towit.
I've already imagined it.
Male who lived in Texas. He was semi-close with his older brother, Tanvir Towit, and although he didn't get the best grades in school, he did make it to university. But things didn't work out, as halfway through the year, Farron decided to drop out. So he
got some big ass ears.
moved back to his house in Texas with his family. Farron didn't do too much. He spent a lot of time playing games like Portal and Fortnite, or sat with the family while on his phone. And his online alliance was Galpticos, the one he'd chosen when he played Roblox when he was much younger.
I'm not reading anything, bro. I'm not reading shit.
While Farron didn't see a professional earlier in his life, apparently the person he spoke to about his depression didn't help too much. At least he was diagnosed with depression and got some medication. And it did seem like—
You know what's crazy? I didn't realize until like a while ago that it's actually really hard to find a good therapist. Like just because you go to a therapist does not mean that you're getting like quality help. You know? You actually have to shop around for a good therapist. You can't just go to a therapist and expect like, you know, to be healed. So yeah. Just because you seek therapy doesn't mean you're getting good therapy. You might just be going to a nigga that just wants your money.
Like his life was gonna get better. Farron and his
should still go seek therapy though. Y'all niggas are sick.
Proud of, motivating him to potentially return to college, or so he claimed. But it didn't amount to anything as his self-loathing held him back. Instead, Farron started to watch The Office. It was his only escape.
We love The Office.
By the time the show finished, he felt like it was all finished.
We love like the first half of The Office. After Michael Scott left,
and he had nothing left to do. And so on the day that Farron finished The Office, he spoke to his brother about depression. His brother was going through similar levels of depression, and so the pair made a pact. They agreed that if their depression wasn't cured within a year, the two would kill their entire family, then turn the guns on themselves.
Why? Why though? Like, what's your family do? Like, did I miss it? Like, what's your family do, bro? Like, you shouldn't be doing this to nobody. But like, what's your family do? Like, what, like, what you? Like, I get it, but I don't get it. I don't get it. I've never been depressed. I've never been like chronically depressed. I'm not gonna claim to have ever owned that title. But like out of all the depressed people I have interacted with over my life, I was getting there. I was getting there out of all the depressed people I have interacted with in my life. Like, even at their worst, they've never have been like, yo, I'm gonna murder my entire family because I'm depressed. Like, but then again, you know, I'm trying to rationalize. I'm trying to rationalize something that can't be rationalized. If these niggas was thinking rationally, this shit would have never happened. Thank you, Alexa, for that intellectual input.
They tried their best to improve, but a year was too long, so the pair changed the agreement to just a month. And many of the posts shown
A month is
was during the last couple.
Bro, you just wanted to kill him, bro, in GTA. You just wanted to. Nah, a month? How you go from a year to a month? You just wanted to, bro. I don't know if this video is going to explain it. You just had some beef with your family. This ain't had nothing to do with depression. I'm sorry. Like, you don't go from a year of trying to get better to a month. Like, not even 6. Nah, you just wanted to do that.
Months of his life. And so the brothers started to prepare for their final day together. Tanvir purchased a firearm from the local store without an issue. He explained how easy it was for Iran, and he said he simply had to lie a little on the application. On April 5th, 2021, authorities were alerted to a very distressing note shared online by Farah. The Instagram post started with, "Hey everyone, I killed myself and my family," followed by a lengthy post. He went into extreme detail.
I'm not reading this.
And his and his family's life.
Actually, yes I am. Well, not if he doesn't show it all. If I'm going to die, I might as well get some attention. I'm going to cover very funny. Who knows? I'm getting. I've had the pain. I'm not reading. Man, this is insane. Oh.
He went into extreme detail on his decision to end his and his family's life. A friend of Farhan's called the police for a wellness check, but it was too late. As the police entered the property, they were met with a horrifying scene of blood and bodies around the house. Farhan's grandmother, who was only there because it was Easter weekend, was also killed. The incident went unnoticed at first, only coming to light due to the concerning message posted online. The two would then take the lives of their family, after which they would take their own life.
Oh, I thought he said tape.
The suicide note Farhan posted included statements like, "If I'm gonna die, I might as well get some attention." He shared his struggles with mental health challenges and his journey towards seeking a sense of relief, adding in a whole section about why the office should have ended when Michael left. He then added in a section talking about his gift.
Bro, I can't agree with you, bro. You killed your... You did something terrible, bro. I'm sick of agreeing with you. Next nigga that show up, bro, I'm disagreeing with everything he say on God. I'm disagreeing with everything he say. Cause like, what?
Which was how people online managed to put the Reddit account to the person. And in his message, he shared his thought process behind his actions, highlighting his belief that it would prevent further sadness for others in his family by taking their lives as well. And whilst he didn't reach out for help himself, the next person on our list did. And this didn't mean a happy ending. Jason and Hell went to our relationship.
Oh, nah. He did something despicable. I'm not even gonna guess what he did. Look at his fucking face. This nigga did something fucking horrendous. I don't even. Oh my God, bro. Jesus.
He posted a long, detailed Reddit post after he'd found out his wife had cheated on him. Quote, "I'm having a hard time coping with my wife having cheated on me with our neighbor." The now deleted post was over 1,700 words long, and as his username suggests, was a story of a person named Jason living with a wife that made him feel like he was living in hell. And Jason and Hell wanted to know if it was his time to take his life.
This is like one of those couples in like a fucking... Also, I heard what he said. I don't really care. Cause like, nigga, you did something crazy. You obviously did something crazy if you're in this video. But like this picture is insane. Nah. They look like the crazy white couple that would like... How do I word this? They look like the crazy white couple that would mutilate black bodies way back during the Jim Crow era. I shouldn't say way back. It wasn't even that long ago. Like my parents lived in the Jim Crow era. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. These niggas look like they go out looking for black people to fuck with.
But no one could possibly imagine that this would lead to such a horrifying and tragic
They
end.
had
You see,
kids. No, they had kids.
Starts with Jason and Hell explaining that all his issues started in May 2015. At the time, he was extremely busy with a new project at work and was working very long hours. One of the days he was home, he found that his wife, Brandy Worley, also aged 30, had put a password on her phone, which was odd as she'd never done this before. Finding this unusual, Jason quickly called it out with Brandy. She reasoned that she was planning a Father's Day surprise and that she didn't want him to see and ruin it. But eventually she let out the surprise. Brandy had organized that their neighbor would build an office for him.
Yo, W office.
Was that she said she had felt guilty, whereas before, in all the 6 years that they were married, she said she never regretted anything. So why guilty? Even though the secret was now out, Brandy kept her passcode on the phone, and over the next few weeks, Jason often watched as Brandy smiled at her phone, but if he asked about who she was talking to, she would mumble some excuse and then put her phone away.
Oh, she cheated.
Jason felt
Okay.
anxious enough about the situation, waited until she was in the shower, and grabbed the phone before the screen turned off. He opened the messages and found one little suggestion.
See, why ain't you lock your shit? That should have been automatic. That should have been. If you gonna have a lock in your phone, bro, you gotta press that power button every single time. That's just me though.
And sexy message sent to his.
Should have never been caught lacking.
The message read, "I'm all covered in frosting. You want to lick it off?"
Ew.
Didn't overreact.
Dirty
So he
niggas.
justifies it that was probably a bad joke. After all, this was the only message between the two.
A bad joke? In what world is this shit funny? In what world? Wait, not funny. In what world is this shit a joke? Strats? What? Nigga, why you giving out strats? Nigga, because I'm a coach now. I'm not in the game, but you know, I can teach niggas how to play. What? What? I can teach niggas how to play?
So a couple weeks pass, the office is taking a long time to complete, and the neighbor is at his house often. Call it intuition, but Jason smells something is up. So he starts looking at Brandy's GPS and discovers time gaps missing from her location. He didn't want to call Brandy out for nothing and start a fight, so he told Brandy that he needed to install a VPN on her phone. In the background, Jason set up a GPS system that he can remotely switch on and off, and an AT&T message backup so that he can access every message sent to and from his wife. At this point, Brandy was still under.
See, this how you get into the nigga shit, bro. See, like I got 12 apps on my girl phone. She don't even know about it. See, now look, she going through all 12 of them apps. Little does she know, 6 of them apps are decoys. Now she don't know which one to down. Now she don't know what to delete. Now you may be thinking, oh, she's just going to delete all 12 of them. That's going to activate the 13th app. Why? Nigga, I'll tell you later. Don't worry about it.
The impression that Jason was none the wiser. Soon after this, Brandy takes the kids to Jason's mum for the day, while Jason is at work while also watching the activity on her phone. Brandy first tries to see the neighbor, but he's busy with other projects. So later that evening, Brandy, Jason, and the two kids go out to supper with their neighbor, his girlfriend, and his son. The ladies enjoy their evening and then suggest they go watch a movie, Magic Mike XXL. Jason then suggests that he and the neighbor will watch the kids. The men are in the room on the couch opposite each other. The kids are in another room playing, and that's when the messaging starts. Brandy is messaging him about sex acts that she wants to do to him, and the neighbor is responding all the while Jason is reading in real time all the messages between the two.
Nah, that's crazy. What am I doing in this situation? I'm not finna do. I don't think I'm finna do what he finna do, because I think I know what he finna do, bro. And if he do what I think he finna do, bro, devious. Dirty, despicable, hope he's dead in GTA. But like, what do you do in this situation, bro? You sitting in the room with the person your significant other cheating on, and you can read the situation. You can read the whole situation as it's happening. It's being live streamed to you. I'm going into the movie theater. Nah, bro. Too much. Too many emotions gonna happen there. Too many people. Too public. Nah, you gonna end up getting arrested. This is exactly what I'm gonna do, bro. I'm gonna wait till that nigga get home. I'm gonna wait till my girl get home. I'm gonna cook her a nice dinner. I'm gonna make sure she and the kids are asleep. I'm gonna take her credit card. I'm gonna buy me a brand new car. and I'm gonna crash into the master bedroom with it. I don't know.
Then
I don't know what I would do personally. I would just be so aghast, bro. That's not a word. I would be so caught off guard in this situation.
Go look on Snapchat, and there's a picture of her masturbating in a bathroom stall. Then they plan.
What do you do in this situation? Like, this, I might actually understand what. Yo!
When to have sex, and it was decided on Monday.
Their kids are in the other room playing with each other, bro. Your kids are your kid is best friends with your what's the male version of mistress? I know there's a male version, I just can't think of it. I'ma just say mistress, fuck it. Your kids are playing and your kids are best friends with your mistress' kids. Your wife is in a theater sexting the nigga less than 10 feet away from you. You seeing this shit happen in real time. He over there breathing out his nose, getting all heavy and shit. And you asking him what's wrong, cause he huffing and puffing, looking like he finna take down whatever on his phone, and he looking at you in your face and he lying to you. He said, "Oh, nothing, bro. My wife texted me crazy." No, bro, I'm getting into the mind of him. Cause like, I'm not trying to condone anything that he's about to do, cause he's probably about to do some wicked shit. But it's like, yo, if I'm in this situation, you catch, like, bro, imagine having a bad day, right? Imagine having a real bad day. And you come home to this shit. It's finna get fucking wicked, bro. It's finna get fucking wicked. I don't know what I don't know what I do in this shit. Like, genuinely. No, bro, divorce papers are not enough, bro. I gotta ruin your life. I gotta ruin your life in the most legal way possible. I gotta ruin your fucking life, your credit score, your future, your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, your feet, your ability to move. I gotta ruin every aspect that you love about life. I gotta make it to where you are willing to take yourself out for me, bro. This is insane. This is insane. Now you could say that if he would have minded his business, none of this would have happened. But at the same time, like, this is insane.
When Jason was at work, Jason's not reacting, but then she says she loves him, and the neighbor says,
Also, Brandy with an eye is insane. I didn't peep that until right now.
"You're my girl now." Jason is about to crack, but he somehow
I would have been cracked, bro. I would have been cracked. You said, I see a video of my wife go to another nigga, and the nigga right in front of me, bro. Nah, bro. I would have been cracked.
Remember, Jason is in the same room as the man he's seeing his wife cheat on him with.
Less than 50 feet.
And he's not a violent person, so
I don't give a
They
fuck.
come back from the movies. Jason makes sure the kids are in another room, and he gets everybody together. He then confronts Brandy and his neighbor. "So, you two love each other, huh?" Brandy flat out denies this, while the neighbor's girlfriend is hitting his neighbor.
Nah, cheating
Then
is
he asks
insane.
his wife if she was texting him. She denied this until he showed her the messages. She takes ownership, but says it was the first time it had gone so far. Then he asked if she had sent pictures to him. Again, she denied this until he showed her again. And she said,
Like, why lie at this point, bro? Why lie at this point? As soon as, like, nah, bro. That's crazy. Cheating is you gotta be a different level of, like, I don't know if it's narcissism or just like thinking you can get away with anything. Like, you gotta be a different level to just cheat, lie about cheating when a nigga confronts you. And then when they pull out their receipts, you continue to fucking lie. That's fucking insane. That's fucking insane. Because it's like, sure, you might be able to lie your way out of it if I can't prove it. But if I got proof, I want to know what he does too. I want to know what he does too. But like, bro, I gotta talk about this. I gotta talk about this. Like, bro, this is crazy. I got proof that you lied. I got the video on my phone. You moaning his name out loud. My name ain't never been Michael in my life, bro. This ain't for me. The fuck you mean you didn't do it? like, bro, if you cheat and you get caught, bro, just own up to that shit. She gonna leave you anyway. He, she, they gonna leave you anyway. You might as well just come out clean.
Says it was the first time. He then asks if they
exactly, like,
she says
they just gonna say anything. Like, oh, I met Michael Afton. No, yo, fuck, you did it.
no, and because there's no evidence, Jason is forced to accept her denial. The neighbor's girlfriend defends them.
I missed it, what?
Says it was the first time. He then asks if they're having sex. She says no, and because there's no evidence, Jason is forced to accept her denial.
Nigga, they fucking.
The neighbor's
they
girlfriend
fucking
defends them, saying that it couldn't have been that serious. But Jason tells Brandy that he is leaving her. Brandy takes this as a moment to manipulate Jason. She explains that even if he tries to leave, she will make sure that she gets custody of the kids.
Oh my
She brings up how Jason
bro.
attempted suicide and how she could convince the judge he is unfit. The neighbors leave and they fight for the rest of the night.
Oh my
They continue to
god.
argue all weekend and decide to separate. That Monday, Jason's in a meeting, and he gets a call from his wife to say that he must come home and explain to the kids why they are leaving. She had told them she had to leave because Daddy was angry at her, and that they had to come with her. The eldest of the two kids, Tyler, thought that because he had to leave too, Daddy was angry with him too. And of course, Brandy did not correct his assumption. Charlie, at age 2, also ends up crying because her big brother is crying. So then Jason goes home to his crying children and realizes that he is going to damage his kids, so he begs Brandy to stay. And as if Jason hasn't been put through enough already, Brandy has the audacity to order Jason to apologize to the neighbor if she wants her to stay for the kids' sake, as the neighbor's kids are social with their kids.
Like, bro, this is literally what I'm not condoning anything that Jason is finna do. Because I know Jason finna pop out with some nut shit. Jason is finna pop out with some nut shit. But real shit, realistically, you put me in the same situation as him, bro. If I'm having a bad day, I don't know, bro. I don't know. You look at me the wrong way. It's really over, bro. I don't know. This the only one out of the three that I can really truly understand where he coming from. Cause like he's really trapped. Your wife don't respect you. She don't love you. And she's telling you, if you leave me because I did you so dirty, you'll never see your kids again. Now go apologize to the nigga I'm fucking so our kids can play together.
So Jason apologizes even though he didn't want to.
Oh my
Right,
god, bro.
He never should have. And so a year goes by, and lo and behold, Brandy
A
sees
year?
picture, and when confronted, she says it was meant for him. Jason
Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer you promotion of your channel, viewers, followers. Nigga, get the fuck out of my chat.
and he's just emotionally spent. The Reddit comments were all straight and direct, some harsh, some comforting, some offering him advice on the legal side of it. But in the end, it was obvious that the majority agreed that he should get out, and it did give him the push he needed to get a lawyer and get out of his marriage. He writes back that while he did ask her to go to counseling, she didn't want to fix it. So he has taken their advice and is meeting with a lawyer next week to get himself and the kids out. This is where the story should have ended. Jason would have gotten divorced, as thousands do, and moved on. Sadly though, the day after Brandy got the divorce papers, at 4:45 AM, a 911 call was made that was enough to make you sick.
Montgomery County 911, where's your emergency?
203 South Madison Street,
In what town?
Darlington.
Hey, what's going on there?
I just stabbed myself and I killed my 2 children.
You stabbed yourself and killed your 2 children?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what's your name?
Brandy Worley.
Brandy what?
Worley.
Okay. How do you spell your last name?
Worley.
And where are the children at?
Bro, I just wanted to watch Charleston White say some ignorant shit. Oh my fucking. This is. Man, I really thought Jason was gonna go crazy and just murk all the adults. That's what I really thought was gonna happen. I thought he was gonna get a 4-man streak. Like, yeah, that would have been fucked up, but at least I could have understand why the fuck he did it. Jesus. Man, this is fucking sick.
In my daughter's room on the floor.
In your daughter's room on the floor? Okay. And what caused you to do this today?
My husband wanted a divorce and wanted to take my kid. I won't let him have my kid.
Okay, and how old are your children?
7 and 3.
They weren't even
10 and 3?
7.
7 and 3?
Mm-hmm.
Where did you stab yourself at?
Bro, the dispatcher probably hears shit like this all the time. Like,
Okay.
they're probably taught to like not react emotionally to shit like this. And plus, they probably hear shit like this all the time. You know how many calls a day they probably hear about niggas doing shit like this?
Are you bleeding?
Yeah, there's blood everywhere.
Okay, and where are you at?
In my living room.
You're in your living room?
Mm-hmm.
Are you armed now with the knife still?
No, it's in my children's room.
Hello? Okay, where's your husband at?
Downstairs somewhere.
Okay, what's his condition?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him.
And when you say downstairs, is he in a basement or?
Yeah.
Okay, what's his name?
Jason.
This is fucking
Is what?
sick. She's not.
Nathan?
Fuck the dispatcher. He's not even emotional, bro. She's not even emotional.
An eerie, calm Brandy tells the dispatcher that she has killed her 7-year-old son
Like,
and 3-year-old daughter.
She did this shit and she's not even crying. Some people are just fucking sick, bro. Some people are just fucking sick. Like I said, it would have been fucked up no matter who did it. It would have been fucked up no matter who died or no matter who killed who. But at least if Jason did it, I could have understood where he came from. Because that nigga was being pushed to the fucking edge. Like, oh my fucking God.
Himself in the neck. She doesn't sound remorseful or anything.
Exactly!
If the dispatcher asks her more questions, you can hear that even he is battling to have empathy. In the middle of the night, she woke up her son and stabbed him to death in her daughter's room. This woke up her daughter, whom she consoled to go back to sleep, and then proceeded to stab her to death as well. The dispatcher asked why she did it, and she simply said that her husband wanted a divorce and wanted to take the kids. When asked where Jason is, Brandy says he's in the basement and she hasn't spoken to him yet. Brandy had called her mother before calling 911, and when her mother came over, the dispatcher asked her to confirm Brandy's story. And upon entering her granddaughter's room, she started screaming, "My babies!" And I just don't know. The police arrived just as the screaming woke Jason. Jason found his mother-in-law in the kitchen screaming. When Brandy sees Jason, she tells him, "Now you can't take my children away from me." Jason hasn't grasped what is going on, but as the police let him out of the house, he hears the report of his 2 deceased children on the radio. Brandy tells the paramedic that she had intended to end her life and that she somehow screwed it up. The autopsy would later show that Brandy had stabbed both children multiple times and saved little effort for herself. It was also later found that it was all premeditated. Earlier that evening, Brandy had gone to the store to buy the knife that she used to kill the children. She had told Jason it was for pipe cleaners for the kids' project. Then she hid the knife in the room. Brandy had initially pleaded temporary insanity, but later changed her plea to not guilty. While her lawyers argued that her cold demeanor was a result of her detaching to cope with what she
Nigga, not guilty? What? I shouldn't expect. I need to stop expecting rationality from niggas like this, bro.
she had done, it did not spare her from justice. She was sentenced to 55 years for the murder of her son.
55?
For the murder of her daughter. But on the Reddit
Nigga, why didn't she get life for both? Aren't those both second degree? Am I getting this right? Is a second degree like when they're premeditated? Nah, she should have got life for both. That's insane. That's insane. 55 and 65 is. I mean, she's definitely gonna die in prison. She's definitely gonna die in prison. But 55 and 65 isn't enough, bro. You should have got 2 life sentences and an ass beating.
things, most figured that they'd heard the end of Jason in hell. He went silent for a while. One Reddit user did make the connection of a news article about the death of the 2 children, but making a connection as such was a stretch, so nobody thought much of it. A couple weeks later, Jason in hell returned, confirming what had happened and answered some questions. For Jason, well, his life had just changed in the most drastic way possible. Jason spoke about how he'd have to go back to the house where his children were murdered, and although the cleaners had come and gone, he swore he could still smell blood in his daughter's room. He left the house saying he just couldn't stay there. He also stated that he failed as a father to protect them, and he was also left questioning if he could have stopped her. Brandy suggested sleeping on the couch instead of the mattress in the basement, and Jason often wonders if he had slept on the couch, it might have changed the outcome, or he could have died with them. Jason posted an update, which is just heartbreaking to read. The post tells of thoughts of unaliving herself, and using alcohol as a means of sleep. Fortunately, his family intervened before it became a problem. He also tells how his in-laws continue to be a problem in his life, to the extent that they don't allow him to be at his children's graves unwatched. His parting words are wise and sweet. Jason encourages all to take the time to spend with their loved ones. He ends off saying that he is grateful that his last words to his children were, "I love you, good night. I will see you in the morning."
Man, Jason is a stronger nigga than me. Jason is a stronger nigga than me. That's all I'm gonna